Kashif, we talked about many of the different prerequisites. One of them was also niyat, so the intention of joining prayer. And of course, there are many issues that can come in regard to that. But one particular one which often comes to rise is when an individual joins the congregational prayer, believing perhaps that he is joining the Zuhr prayer, but actually upon completion realizes that the Asr prayer has just been performed. What should one do in that situation?
As you said, number three prerequisite of namaz is niyat, that is intention. Before you pray, you should have the intention that I am praying a certain prayer. It is Zohr prayer, it is Asr prayer, and even there is a verbal prayer for that. Inni wajjahtu wajhiya lillazi, that I now submit all of my focus towards God Almighty. So of course, before you do anything, you have to know what you're doing and why you're doing it. So this is niyat. Even if you think in your mind that I am standing now up for prayer, this is Zohr prayer, this is Asr prayer, this is something that naturally comes to mind. But what happens when you join prayer late? For instance, you come to the mosque and you know that prayers will be combined, Zohr and Asr, and you do not know whether the Imam is leading the Zohr prayer or the Asr prayer. Now in that case, you would join the Imam, because in obedience is all the blessings. So you join the Imam, and whatever prayer you find out later that the Imam was leading, that would be considered as your prayer, whether it is Zuhr, whether it is Asr. If it is Asr, it means that your Zuhr is left out, so you only pray that after Asr, meaning the sequence will be changed for you. And all this lies in the obedience of the Imam. But if you know that the Imam is leading the Asr prayer, then you should first complete your Zuhr prayer separately and then join the namaz.
So the intention or the niyat of the muqtadi is attached to that of the Imam almost.
Yeah.